Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm Captain Kent with another video of Satisfactory, and we are here at our oil production location. I've got everything up and running finally. It took quite a while. I had to unlock some things like the fuel generators, and then get all the resources to build all this stuff. This is probably about 12 hours worth of work. Not this right here. There's more work back at the base. I'll show you shortly. But yeah, this is the layout so far. So we still have two oil deposits that are tapped but not used right now. Just got those pumps sitting back there, and then our main pump right here. This has got a pretty cool little animation. Hopefully it will happen here real soon. See that little fire at the top of the pipe? There it is. Yeah, pretty cool. Good work, devs. Okay, we'll take a little bit of a don't fall. We'll take a little bit of a closer look at that and our little oil production stuff. So this little guy pumping out so much oil, and I need to upgrade these belts to the Mark IIIs. Oh, and I also unlocked the conveyor belt of the Mark IVs. Look at that, 450 resources per minute. That is lightning fast. Alright, so here we've got making some fuel, dumping it in a little extra storage, and all kinds of backup here. Now, something interesting with these little generators, or big generators, is it says its production time, or how long this part takes to craft. 5 seconds. Does that mean that it's supposed to be consuming this in 5 seconds? Or is it saying that it takes 5 seconds to construct it back here? But anyway, my point is, does this have 8 seconds? 8 seconds. So I'm thinking this is supposed to be consuming the fuel at 5 seconds, one every 5 seconds, but it's not. I mean, you could obviously see this ticking down. It's a little bit closer to about 15 to 20 seconds. So I don't know if that's a bug or or what that is, but early access. Very few bugs and problems with this game. This is one of the better early accesses that I've played. Let's look at our power. These things, if I'm not mistaken, create 150 megawatts of power. And with our coal generators back at the main base, yeah, we've got so much cushion, but eventually we'll probably have to add more. I tore a lot of things. I'm kind of going through reconstruction back at the main base, so I tore a lot of things down at the main base, so I'm not really consuming what I should be consuming as far as the power goes. Another interesting thing I saw in here was this efficiency. And yeah, we're not running very efficient. So yeah, all right, let's head back to the main base and take a look at the construction that is going on there and how I'm kind of relaying my plans out. So yeah, enjoy the ride, and yeah, we'll be back at base shortly. Uh-oh, out of fuel. Alright, we can remedy this. I think I have some fuel in there, right there. Perfect. Oh, then one thing I'm going to do on the way back is I'm going to grab this hard drive up here from this wreck. Yeah, I still haven't done that. I've been waiting on you guys. Go. What kind of goodies will this hard drive give us? Okay. Alright, back on the long road trip. Okay, and welcome home. So things are looking a little bit different. Here you can see got a little bit of an extra platform. I decided to raise everything up a tiny little bit because of all the boulders that were scattered about on the base, sticking up through the foundation. So it was kind of obstructing the tractor. Those extra bumps and everything like that, so I tore everything down, put the foundation up just a little bit. So this is where our limestone production was, and got that all down and raised up. This right here is some temporary, perhaps permanent storage location. I really just needed to get this stuff emptied out. There's an example of those boulders sticking up from the foundation, and I just didn't want to look at those anymore. Yeah, so I've got that storage stuff over there emptying out these other storage items that I need to tear down to be able to finish my foundation base here. So getting there, a little bit more to go. Alright, let's start with the iron over here. Not too much has changed here. Still got the main line of the smithies or the foundries there. It's not very efficient as far as the flow. Definitely not efficient right now, just because I don't have my production going at full production. But I wanted to start playing around a little bit more, going vertical. So in this first building, this is the first one I experimented with. I've got 3 constructors laid out here. This is making screws, and these screws, I can't remember whether I've got those dumping upstairs or they're just, yep, alright, just got them sitting out here for further down the line in production. And this assembler here is making reinforced iron plate. And let's go upstairs. I've got another assembler making reinforced iron plate. Yeah, yep. And that is all being dumped outside. right there, right there, there, and there, ready to be piped on or shipped onto another building of construction that I have not determined yet at this point. We'll get to that building in just a second. We'll take a look at some of the conveyor belt systems going here. So yeah, I'm enjoying these catwalk type conveyor belt raisers. I can't remember what they're called in the game, but yeah, I like how that's getting everything up off the ground, allows for a lot more easier movement of the tractor and myself. Looks better, and yeah, I dig it. Alright, that might hurt a little bit. Okay, let's oh, yep, we'll look at that in a second, that one. So 3 constructors. I've got, let's see, iron rod on these. I think this one is making modular frames, or perhaps even more, oh, more reinforced iron plate. Oh, I remember why the iron plate. I really dig how these conveyor belts kind of twist around and come up the wall, twist around again, and then dump into this assembler that I've got making modular frames. Wonderful. Good stuff. And then this is being dumped out here to be used for whatever further down the line. Oh yeah, and I put a splitter in here and an extra storage just for backup to start storing. And I'm gonna try to do that with each one of my production lines. So somewhere along the line on the iron rods, I'll have a splitter with it dumping excess into a storage container. That way, you know, if lines are getting backed up, at least I'm building up some storage. You know how it is. You can never have too much stuff. All right. Should have waited until the sunrise to complete the tour so it looks better, and I think we will. So I'm going to take a pause just here for a second, and all you're going to see is a little fade to black, and I'll be back in about 2 seconds. And welcome back, folks, and we've got a nice bright sunny sky. And while we were waiting, I remembered I had that hard drive in my inventory, so I'm scanning it, and let's see what we get. Iron ingot from 1 iron ore and 1 copper ore. Production time 45 parts per minute. Yeah, I'd have to compare some of the other blueprints to see how effective that option is. Alternate blueprint rubber cable. Okay, this might be useful because I can make both rubber and the wire now. And then circuit board. I use a lot of those right now, and I haven't found a use for the rubber cable yet, so that probably will come later. I can produce both of those. I'm going with this one. Yeah, awesome. And then that will unlock another thing here that we can't see. Oh, maybe I can't. Yeah, look at that. Select the milestone. Okay. Yeah, this was the other special recipe that we unlocked, and I don't have the ability to make quick wire yet, so can't do that. And then this is the current tier. Oh, okay, alternate circuit board. That's what I just unlocked. I don't want to select this because I might lose all the stuff that I've put in there for the jetpack. Yeah, I want this jetpack. Alright, let's finish the tour. Let's see, what, where did we let off, or, where did we end? I think we were going to talk about this little area right here. So I've got some extra iron ingots shipping down this way for, yeah, further production that we'll need. This is not very efficient. I might need to redo this because these three constructors are all waiting, always constantly waiting on iron ingots to roll in. So this production line is just not pushing enough iron ingots. I'll address that later. It's just not a big issue right now. That's about it, I think. I can't think of anything else I haven't touched on. Okay, other than back here while I was doing the fuel refineries and things like that back at our oil deposit, I started drawing a little bit too much power on those. So I had to run back here and add one more coal generator right over there on the end. And this is still just so efficient as far as its burn time and excess coal just always sitting there waiting to be dumped in. So we could expand this quite a bit more, but since the oil provides so much more power, I think we'll stick with as we need more power, we'll just add more fuel refineries instead of coal generators. Here's a fine example of these boulders sticking up through the foundation that I want to minimize, and that's why I'm adding that extra layer of foundation there. Alright folks, I believe that is it. I don't have anything else to update you on at this point. So we're gonna wrap this video up. I thank you very much for joining me, and now is a perfect time for you to subscribe to the channel and help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Alright everybody, I'm Captain Kent and I'm out. I hope you have a super great day. See you, bye.